All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Las Vegas, a little town here in Nevada. I'm using the camera feature Cities Skylines has in the base game, so you can just go click here on the free camera mode, and you can just zoom in around your city as much as you like. Anyhow, we left off last time where we are almost to the next milestone of Tiny Town. And that will lock some stuff for us to build, like parks, which is something that increases the happiness of your residential area and people inside it. There's also new policies. There's a few new roads we can do, and we have access to canals now. I'm not sure we could, I guess, make a canal from our little river here, but I'm not sure if we want to do that. We'll see. Some new buildings. We can build a high school now and all these parks. And there's also, I was looking at this before I started streaming, and this was an interesting one. The freshwater outlet lets out excess water in the system. It can be placed on dry land, creating lakes and ponds. Water evaporates and the outlet can be turned on and off to help with possible flooding. If the city produces less water or the same amount it consumes, the freshwater outlet won't let out any water. So in theory, we could create some waterways here. We could experiment with it, but I think we need more land. I mean, this square here is the only place we can build now, so when we get more into the desert, I think we'll experiment with that. And we don't even actually have it. We only need 38 people though. So soon. Put on pause. Let's continue. We have our residential here pretty good. There's a lot of demand for it now, so I guess we'll just keep on building with that. I think I'll finish these areas now. I think this is a pretty good interval for having roads going into the residential area. You don't want to have them too many of them, nor do you want to have too few of them. So I think that's a good amount. Anyhow, let's build some more roads here. Continue with this. That's not at all. You can use these lines here to see where your next road is. Also, but so, and every area needs water as well. So that's something we need to do. Let's see how much we have. A lot of water. Did we build another? We had a water tower over here somewhere. It's been a week since I played this, so okay, yeah, here's one. So we still have a lot of water. Pretty much on this area. Only 1/3 is huge. That's nice. We have plenty of electricity as well. That's good. That's good. All right, so let's zone these out. We could actually build some parks. Or actually, we can't because we don't have this yet. But soon. So maybe we'll leave that open for a park. Right, and then let's continue here. We might think about putting extra entrances and exits to the highway as well. Maybe not here, but we'll do one here. So we need to keep our eyes on the money as well. Oh, and I believe yes, we did build a new station. and one firehouse. That's sort of okay, but you know, as you can see, the coverage is not very good. The red one showing that it's not very good. Green one is good. We also don't have any disaster service, but they're not open anyway. We did build a clinic, that's good, and we have some landfill sites. We don't have a recycling center though. But yeah, maybe later. Is this community school available as well? Okay, tiny town. Here we go. So now we get parks and all that jazz I was just talking about. This is a it's an alternative high school. I thought it was a prop which I have downloaded from the Steam version, but it's not actually. An alternative to high school. Sports hall and gymnasium. Offers a more exercise opportunities, giving a small health benefit to the neighborhood. Oh, that's interesting. Must have come with the Green Cities. I haven't seen it before. Oh my god, the cost is so much. 120,000. Wow, okay. Not building that anytime soon. But now we can build that park I was talking about. This almost fits here, not quite. It's actually weird. I think it's too wide. But yeah, parks are special buildings. It's not a zone you can do, which is frankly a bit weird decision by the company who made this, but oh well. There are individual buildings here which you can build, and they will help with the happiness. As you can see, we have no entertainment things, parks, or anything of the sort. You can build a large playground, but it can't fit there either. We can build a small playground. Maybe we could build a small park here. How much is it to it's not much. 8 simoleons per week. So build that there. You can see that with the happy faces that most of the people are liking it. You could build something here. We don't have anything. We don't have anything. Where would we put it? I think somewhere here we could sacrifice some of these houses and build it. Dog park, yeah, that's not good. Who doesn't like dogs? Come on. So, here we go. Now we have one on that side, one on this side, maybe something here. We could possibly, there's also a basketball court. It's a good idea, I feel. Hold that there. I mean, the upkeep is not that high, so we can have multiple. There's also plazas, which you can do if you so choose. They will give happiness as well. Let's build that small park. Oh, we won't. Oh well. Maybe here on the entrance. That's nice. Yeah, that's good. And this is desert, so there's no grass. At least there's some trees to look at. Some tables. What else do we have? Well, we have dino oil because, you know, obviously we are not the most environmental people ever here in Nevada. Maybe someday we will, but not today. We do have some commercial here, but the need is more for residential, so let's just keep up with that, I feel. I'll build a new neighborhood here. Not sure what I'm gonna do with the riverside yet, so I think I'll leave it. Maybe you guys can give me some suggestions. What do you want to see there? We could build some quay, which is I think here in landscaping. Yeah, here, which will give this sort of like this port side feeling to it. It will make the beach go away a bit more like a structured element to it. That's one possibility. You could have some, I believe there are, well, it's not open yet, maybe 5,500, but we could have some piers for fishing and tourism and restaurants and whatnot. But yeah, let's finish this first. Actually, I think this is too close. But what we could do is have it like this, and then build a pedestrian pavement. You might want to put the snapping away so you can actually place it. But it's usually that's not straight at all. But usually, you know, it looks a lot better if we don't have snapping on. Like that. And this is not for show. People will actually use these to walk to this sidewalk. So that's nice. Alright, well, that's one way to do it. I haven't done it here, but it doesn't always have to be the same. Guess we can add a road here. Oh no, I want to add the snapping back. There we go. What we could do is add something like this to follow the line with there. And these guys, I guess, want some parks as well. Yeah, there's nothing here. What do we want here? I mean, bouncy castle is always nice. Who doesn't want to be in go into a bouncy castle? I mean, that's like the best thing ever. You got like little elephants in there. Yeah, great. Alright, then we're gonna add all these residential areas here. Nice view of the river there. Then we need to add the water. There's an optimal way of doing this. I think it's something like 440 or 430. But, you know, it's not. It's after the start, it's really hard to go back from. So doesn't need to be optimized with the water either. Alright, let's have a look at our city. We got a nice main boulevard here. Some coffee things and burn bean coffee, for example. Which we are gonna enter into the industrial zone. I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but these cars are actually not random. They're not spawned, and then they all have some sort of owner, and there are these box trucks usually take the goods that these industries are producing and either export it, or if there's need, transport them to the shops and then come back. Like this boxcar here. We could see if we can find someone who's actually just about to go. How about it's a garbage truck? Yeah, taking garbage to the landfill site, which is 3% full. It will slowly fill up. We can later build some incinerators and these recycling things. Floating garbage collector. Lessons water pollution. Oh, that must have come with the Green Cities DLC. I think that's not in the base game. From what I can remember. These are all returning to the facility. How about you, sir? Delivering goods to the drugstore. If you click this, you can follow that car. You can actually close this if you want. So these do actually have a path. they will follow the fastest path to that place there. Like this guy's delivering goods to the drugstore, so he's using the fastest path to that store. Considering this is actually not one way, we could change it to one way to have it a proper roundabout. There we go. So now he is unloading cargo. It's also he still has 62% load, so he's gonna go to M&H loading, and rest he's gonna export because there's no need. So what that means is he will use the highway to get out of the city. I like that. If you've ever played Sim City, for example, I believe most of those cars you could see in the streets were just spawned basically, and they were like they didn't have any purpose or structure besides looking nice. So I like that this is actually stuff that's working here. Anyhow, we've filled our needs. There's low demand now for residential zone. So good, and we have now almost 2,000 people. We are slowly progressing into the tiny
Astrologists
town.
report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future.
Oh my god.
Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Well, the problem with that is we don't have any... this is not unlocked yet. So disaster response unit is not unlocked because we don't have enough people. So there's a meteor coming somewhere. Hopefully it will not destroy us. Oh, there it is. Oh. Alright.
A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
Bad thing is that our forest is now burning. And we don't have any... There's... My god. Here? Maybe we have it. Here. Fire watchtower, and we don't need also have fire helicopters to put the fires out, so not good. The good thing, I guess, is that fire, I hope, cannot go through the river we have. So that's like a massive crater. That's so cool. The meteor is part of a DLC called Natural Disasters, which I also have. So that you can set those natural disasters from here, from the options. I think we have use random disasters and random disaster frequency, so you can slide this to, well, how often you want to have those disasters. But yeah, I wasn't actually, I just recently purchased the DLC for natural disasters, so I didn't know how it works. I never played with them, so this is all new to me as well. I was expecting it to work in a way that when I have these unlocked, they would happen, but I guess not, clearly. So here we go. Anyway, we do have some. We can buy a new tile now, so we have these 4 available. I believe we could start going that way. Let's see how the natural resources... Yeah, there's some oil there. We could start our oil industry as well. We could do it that way as well, I suppose. But I feel like we need to have room to grow for our residential as well. So let's go there. We can fill this with residential and maybe go to the next to the other side of the freeway. So yeah, so let's buy this. It will cost 4.6k. We have a lot of money. There we go. Now we can build on that area. So like I said at the start of the video, these tiles, there's in the normal base game there's 5 times 5, so 25 tiles. I have a mod which allows or 81, so it's 9 times 9. I believe if my math is correct. So we're gonna have a lot of room to build, really. But yeah, those will come like on the Boomtown, our next milestone. We get a new area as well, so they will slowly become available for purchase. All right, so let's go and this way. I will actually disable this day-night cycle, simply because it's a bit hard for probably you to see and also me to zone. So what do we want? Like I said, there's some oil here. It's ending on that hill. So we could build residential up to that hill and then go with oil industry here and maybe have their own exit as well. Sadly, there's not that much room on this side yet. We don't have that area. So we could build it on this side as well, or both sides, I guess. We could do that. Yeah, but there's a lot of demand for residential, so let's keep up with that. And we'll build a few corner shops here and there. Like here. And here. We could also build that high school, or maybe even Institute of Creative Arts. Yeah, let's go with the normal high school. I feel could build it here, so it's in a like a very central position, because this is going to be residential as well. Oh, there's going to be so good view too when you have your house here over to that waterfall. It's going to be epic. All right, so here we go. Oh yeah, and I was probably gonna do, let's change this to one way. There's this upgrade tool and 2-lane one way. So we can pause and change this to when you have the road tool open, you can see there's one ways and which direction they are going. It's very helpful. So now it's a one way. When I unpause, these cars will, if they any of them would have gone to the wrong way, would have just changed. Now it does. I'm not sure if we need that. If we need that traffic lights, let's go without traffic. I feel like it's not usually something you need. All right, so to the do I want to use this? I could use this actually. If I put oil there. How it works is that oil is, all right, we don't have, do we have specializations yet? We don't. We have farming and forestry, but we don't have either of those, do we? Fertile land, well, there's a bit, but not really. Some forest there. We could plant some forests, but you know, there's still fires going on here. Oh man. Wonder how if the, I guess it's growing back already, the grass. So cool. All right. So yeah. So what I was supposed to say was that the if you build any of these natural resources and build an industry on top of it and use a district and specialize in oil, you build a district and then you click this and click on the district. It will specialize it in oil, for example. Then those these are the natural resources, oil, or forest and farming, and those are considered, if you build industry on top of them, those are considered like raw resources, and they can be shipped directly to the shops. They will be shipped to the normal industry here, which is not specialized in anything. And the industry will use those raw resources to build goods, which will be then transported to the stores, and people will go and buy the goods from the stores. So it probably basically works like as you would expect. But the problem here is that my industry is on that side of this town. So if I build raw resources here, they will try to transport those goods to the normal industry. And if I don't have an exit here, they will use this road, which will make it, I mean, it probably won't be a problem, but just looking at the future, it might become one, because it will increase the traffic by a lot. And also, if there's no entrance from this highway, it will mean that all the trucks that are exporting stuff from these raw resources will use this road and this exit to get into this highway. So we probably want to build an entrance here as well. Anyhow, let's continue with our 4-lane. 4-lane. Actually do something else. A bit of curvature here, and then go straight. You have the money. So, something like that. And then I'll build the entrance there. Oh, it could. Now that looks incredibly steep. Let's see if we can do something. We need to go like a bit of zigzag here. Or we could just start like this has done. You can click here, press page up on your keyboard, and it will create this upwards, but it's too steep, it says. Maybe we need to start it a bit earlier. Okay, here we go. Can we do? Yeah, it will create a. Bridge. It's too space already occupied. That's interesting. That's better. Okay. How about we build it up here? Like that, and then go back down again. You can go by pressing page down. So that's a bit better. I mean, it's probably not the most prettiest one yet. Let's see if we can. We can't. Yeah. Oh well. I guess that's how it's gonna be. Looks a bit weird, but you know. The other way would have been to make a zigzag here, but you know, American cars, they have a lot of horsepower, so they can go up, I'm sure. That means it will have interesting residential here, because we can actually build under it. I'm not sure if I want to, but we could. Alright, but let's just keep on with the good old grid network. This is actually just on the way of that. Oh well. Maybe if I would move these a bit. You can click these. Oh, it's one. You can actually relocate the building if you so choose. I might want to do that. I will put it actually here. These will be sad because it moved, but these will be happy. It's more of a coverage, I guess. Because this already had this basketball court. We can actually put some residential here. And Alright, then we have water. Anyhow, that's my clock says 30 minutes, so I'm gonna stop it here and come back next time when we will build some residential here and hopefully get to the next milestone again, and then we will actually have oil industry specialization again as well, so then we can actually build this up. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.